Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video, you golf life legends. Today is Thursday the 9th of May, and by the 9th of November, myself and Ange are planning to be single figure handicap golfers.
It's going to be mad, isn't it?
Think we can do it? Single figures in 6 months?
It's a hard push,
It's
isn't
going
it?
to be tough. It's
Well,
going to be tough.
Going back to our handicaps, we say we are now. I keep saying I'm 12.
Yeah,
You golf life legends
I
saying
say I'm 16.
I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Probably not. You're
Yeah.
saying you're 16.
No.
We don't really know, do we?
No, because we don't put cards in,
No.
and we've said it before, and it must be a bit boring for you because we keep saying, oh, we're going to do it. We are going to do it.
Yep.
We are going to give
Yep.
ourselves 6 months to get down to single figures.
We need some help there, don't we?
Absolutely. We need lots of help, and there is only one man for the job. Top 50 coach in the UK, a top guy. He's a golf life legend. It's this man. Mr. Zane Scotland.
Good to see you, boys.
All right, mate.
How's it going?
I'm really good.
Yeah, I'm buzzing for this.
Really excited. Single figures in 6 months with Mr. Zane Scotland. Absolutely buzzing. 1, can we do it? And 2, how are you going to make us do it?
It's a big task, but you boys are into your golf,
I love
from what I've seen.
I love
So
golf.
Yeah.
I reckon you're going to put the time in. Going to give you a few bits. Need to see what we're starting with to begin with,
Yeah.
but like, I reckon we could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good
Yeah.
start already.
Yeah.
So what we're going to attack first, because obviously there's lots of flaws to our game, well, especially mine. The swing, the consistency, accuracy, ball striking. I'm not bad at putting. That's about it. And I really want to get to single figure. So what are we going to do?
So we're going to start with a long game today,
On game.
and the way that that what I've learned and experience and picking some of the best minds, there's 3 elements that make up good ball striking: contact, power, and the curve. If you can control those 3 things, you've got a half a chance. The thing that differentiates the best player from the worst player is contact.
Right.
So today we're going to start with contact.
Contact. Right, let's get going. Buzzing.
Come on.
Single figures in 6 months with Zane Scotland. Come on the golf life.
Right, so Zane, at your academy, I'm going to start. We're going to go contact.
Contact. Let's go.
Where do I start? What do I do? What club do I need? You tell me.
Right, so you've hit a couple of shots.
Yeah.
So you're not torn any muscles.
No.
You
no.
will. So you did a little jog across the car park.
Still crap. Yeah.
Right. So, which one's yours?
I'm the right one. Is that the right? 9-9.
No. Start with 9. That's fine.
Yeah, start with 9?
Yeah, let's do that. So
Probably need a glove, don't I?
probably didn't need a glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got
Okay,
to look the
glove.
part. He looked like a decent golfer.
I'll get the glove on. So, how do you want me?
All right. So, what do you, like? Be a good question for you. Like, what would you presume is good contact? 'Cause it, like, what is
Well,
like?
ball. I do take divots,
Yeah.
so I
good.
do try and get ball first.
Yeah.
Because I think ball first into ground, no matter how hard the surface is, always gives you that percentage of hitting it straight all the time. But I don't really know. That's why I want
But
to
that's
get.
like the thing. Like, but people understand what is good contact. Because like when you start out, you think, oh, I'm just going to post and nick it off the top, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's not the case. You watch all the good players.
Yeah.
Especially with an iron, they go like you just said there, like ball, divot, there's like a bit of a crunch to it, and it goes off, hopefully like a bit of a rocket.
Yeah.
So that's a good place to start.
Right. Okay.
Ball, then turf.
Okay.
You do want to hit the ground.
Yeah.
Like, so some people don't necessarily always know that. So that's the start.
Okay.
And then there's like a low point in the swing,
Yeah.
which basically means that like the club will come down, comes down, zeroes out, comes, and then come up. But you want the bottom of that arc to be ahead of the ball. So you want to be hitting the ball in the back side of that arc, and then the low point, the bottom of that swing,
Yeah.
is essentially, if it was on grass on a mat here, it'd be under the ground.
Right. Okay.
So you wouldn't be hitting the ball on the back side of the arc.
Right.
But you might already do that by sounds of it. You might do it to begin with. So
Okay.
let's have a look, shall we?
Let's have a look.
See
Yeah.
what you got.
Let's keep hitting on the old
Keep that running.
lovely little trap man sesh they got down here. So I'm going to be aiming slightly left of what that looks like because I don't want to kill Scotty on camera.
He's needed.
Yeah. So I'm just going to do what I'd normally do.
So what we'll do now, right? We'll hit like 5 or 6 shots.
Yeah.
And just notice what the contact's like.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Cool.
do what you do.
Right.
Lovely. So if you do that every single time, that's single figures.
Yeah, well, that's sort of what we were saying off camera before we got
See
down
that?
here, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
and
Dead straight.
but this is the
Perfect
this,
hit.
this
I'm a
is-
range player,
this
Zane,
is
that's
the-
the thing.
yeah.
I'm
That's
good
it.
on ranges. When I
Yeah.
get out there, maybe it's more mental than
Well,
the
that's,
technique,
that's the
but-
thing. Like, okay, you've only got one ball. You hit the shot. It'd be good for you to know why
yeah.
you hit a good shot.
Yeah.
So then, like, if you drift off, you're like, oh, I'll make sure I do this and this.
Okay.
Because we all have good days where you make good contact.
Yeah.
But you know, why does it happen? And then if it does drift off, how do I get it back?
Mm.
And thirdly, like, you know, like knowing that, even sometimes just knowing those little pieces just means that you can now move on to your next part.
Yeah.
But at least know why.
Right. Okay.
A good start. Great start, in fact.
Thank you.
Lovely. What's he play off, like 2 or 3 or something?
He's already
If you
single
can see where these
figures.
shots have gone. Yeah, really nice. I'm just gonna have a look from in front now. So all these is like a really good demo of contact, right? So you're going ball, then turf.
So I'm hitting ball and turf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ball and turf, absolutely.
Okay.
That was
I mean, that's
tiny.
the 4 of the best shots you've ever hit.
I mean, absolutely dead straight, aren't they?
Yeah,
This is the point we were chatting about. So you got the contact power curve.
yeah,
So this is the bit, like, we're looking at him here going, like, his strike's good. You always want to get, like, better and better and better and make it more and more consistent. But, like, curve point of view, they seem to go dead straight, don't they?
But going back to what I was saying about being a range player, when I'm in the range, I know you never remember your bad shots on the range, so maybe that comes into it a little
Bit of
bit.
freedom, isn't there?
But I just seem to play better on the range. Is it the flat mat? Is it the mental side of it? There's no pressure of a match situation.
Yeah.
What is
good,
it? Or do
actually.
you think about it more when you're swinging? You know,
What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to film a couple of swings.
Yeah.
We'll see how the next couple go. Then it would be quite good for you to know why you strike it well.
Mm.
So when you get on the golf course, you know what to replicate.
Yeah.
Kind of like, it's a bit off today. Like, when I'm on the range, I do this and this.
Mm.
I'll make sure I do that here.
Yeah.
And then just like something like you can actually think of, something quite practical to just remember. And I think the more you can understand it, the more confident you feel.
Right.
So when you go like here, you're confident here because you're hitting out to the range without really target.
It's quite wide. There's not really. Yeah. There's
no
not pin.
trepidation of like. There's no like you're allowed to F it up basically.
Yeah.
Because in the course you're a bit like, I can't F it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So things change a little bit. But it's
Yeah.
good to know like when you are swinging like that, like what do you do?
Okay.
So let me film a couple.
Cool.
Right, go for it.
Yeah.
How was that contact?
I felt like it was maybe a little bit before the ball.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
Yeah, not too bad, but I think that it's 136
One more.
carries a little bit.
That was better.
Yeah, that was a better.
sounded nice.
So you've hit a good amount of shots there. To be honest, they've predominantly been really good. One a tiny bit heavy.
Yeah.
So like, as a 12 handicap, that's amazing.
Mm.
You know, if we had like Todd Clements here, he'd be like mortified that he won bad,
Yeah.
one heavy, right? But let me show you. Have a quick look now, and what could be, what are the good little bits?
I'll hold her up, Zane Miller.
What are the good bits?
Yeah.
So setup wise, all pretty tidy there.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna draw your attention to, see your head, right?
Yeah.
Just watch as it runs on.
Goes up, doesn't it?
Just goes up and a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
Not much. But then what you do well is you get it going left again,
Right. Okay.
which helps you get that contact.
Yeah.
So if like, for a 12, to big you up, that's like a mega move
Okay.
for contact. But the good things are you don't have a big shift off And then if you do shift off, you do go left somewhat.
Right.
So if I could jump on the mat for a second.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, please.
So what that would be is, you watch most good players now, they don't have a big shift off to the right.
Yeah.
Like we were almost told as kids like shift off to the right, but now you know it's all the good players. Use head as a reference point to move around the head. There's like not much chaos going on there.
Yeah.
You can hit good shots going to the right and back to the left.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is some days it'll be good,
Yeah.
and sometimes it won't. So like, you know, someone who's hitting like a professional golfer who's hitting balls every day, they can probably get away with it more. But most of them, not even they opt for that option.
Right.
So
Okay.
if you're not practicing every day,
Yeah.
it's much lower maintenance to stay on the same spot. You think, right? That's the longest bit of the golf swing from the shoulder to the club head,
Right.
or longest part of the arc. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that bit, we want ahead of the ball. So when I make contact, that club is hitting on the back side of the arc.
Right.
Now if I was to, let's say the low point is here,
Yeah.
the golf swing, lines up the left shoulder pit, left arm pit.
Mm-hmm.
So if I move off to the right,
Yeah.
essentially at this point, it's already back here.
Ah.
So you're going to have to
yeah,
do
yeah.
those to get back over.
Yeah, you just have to lean. So that's
Yeah.
sort of what I'm doing, but that's not
Yeah.
good.
Yours is like minimal.
Yeah.
I would say, like you're like, even if you're shifting like this much, a small amount, but then you do a good job of getting left.
Yeah.
So if you're like really picking, you go like, you know what, just don't move off at all.
Yeah.
Like just stay there, and it will guarantee like the ball turf contact it like even more.
Right. Okay.
So that's one bit like we've really learned, and then another part. This might be interesting for ball position really. So, for ball position, so this is the target line,
Yeah.
and I'll put this yellow one there. That would be the low point I just chatted about. So, this is an interesting little point for ball position. So, that line here is underneath my left armpit. So that's where the low point is.
Yeah.
Right. So for ball position, because with an iron, you want to go ball turf. This is a nice way of like measuring it really. You want to have the ball back from the low point. So as long as it's back here,
Mm-hmm.
before the club gets to the bottom of the arc, I'm going to get the ball and then turf and the divot afterwards.
Right.
If it was up here, I'd bottom out early, take a divot,
and then
or
pop
try
up.
not to, and come up and thin it
Yeah.
completely. So it's good practice for anybody really to work out. Do you want it 1, 2, 3, 4 balls back? Normally, about 2 balls back is a good benchmark.
Mm-hmm.
2 to 3 balls back gives you your
Okay.
best chance.
Right. I noticed your shaft lean when you address.
Yeah.
Does that keeping that body still? Does that promote that arm movement to keep it down?
Yeah. So like, well, again, this is another part of the setup which anyone can like build in basically. So we've got this bit right. So you kind of understand you want the ball back from the low point, back from here. So you want the ball back somewhat in the arc. But do you notice how like you said about the shaft lean?
Yeah.
Like a good iron shot.
Yeah, you're almost closing the angle. Like,
Yeah, you've got the hands are ahead of the club.
yeah.
That's what gets that nice compression.
Right.
Like like Josh or Todd.
Yeah.
They're like they both punch their arms.
Yeah.
You watch them, they're like hands or head.
Yeah.
But that's built in a little bit here. So you go in. So as that goes back, you keep the butt of the club underneath the armpit.
Mm.
That's creating that bit of shaft lean
Okay.
in the setup, which would look like that. So this matches that now. Makes some sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another conversation about ball position. So everyone here is like, you would hear, where do I play the ball in the middle of my stance?
Yeah.
Or for a driver, when I have it in top of my left heel.
Yeah.
But this is the point, right? So you make the golf swing from up here. Like I make the arc of the golf swing from up here.
Yeah.
So if we agree that, right? Let's say that's 2 balls back from the low point. Mm-hmm. I'm making my golf swing from this left shoulder essentially the centre of the golf swing. If I pull my right foot forwards, that looks miles back now.
Yeah.
But the low point is in the same spot, so I'm still making the arc from the same point.
Right. I'm with you.
sense?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
And then alternatively, I could do that like that. Oh, that ball's way forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, my low point's still ahead of the ball because my shoulder's over here. So sometimes doing the ball
interesting.
position off your feet
Yeah.
is a bit misleading.
It's a bit misleading because it's still in the same point
Yeah.
regardless of where you
Try
are.
and do
Yeah.
it back from your armpit.
Okay.
So you want the ball back from your armpit, basically.
Yeah.
That's another little point that helps contact. So if it's back from your
That's
armpit,
gold. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's nice.
it's just like a little way of guaranteeing the strike.
Because there's a lot of focus on where your feet are, isn't there? But
Yeah.
maybe, like you say, maybe there isn't
I'm always
too much.
asking. I'm always like, what am I supposed to do with the free wood?
Yeah.
Like, where am I
Yeah.
supposed?
Yeah.
But it's, you just
Yeah.
So regarding sort of the connection,
Yeah.
what do you think I could improve on with what you've seen from me?
So consistency
Yeah.
of these.
Yeah.
So I think if you ever practice, just know for you, 2 balls back is your spot.
Right.
You think if you for one day for some reason your ball position moves forwards,
Yeah.
all of a sudden your low point's like here, and you're hitting it fat. So that's really important for you because, and this is where like some people when they have you got a nice move, very orthodox move.
Yeah.
It's great. It's also can be a bit of a downer because if that changes,
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
With some people who have a funky golf swing, they just have this amazing way of getting the club back on the ball. So
Yeah.
it can be a little bit of change, but for you, it's a strength and a weakness. Like this is really important for you.
Yeah. So on course, would I pick a little bit of turf and then sort of tee it up, 2 balls back from it to try and get my
Yeah, it's a bit of practice. I think
Yeah.
understanding it. Like
Right.
I think you'll come in. We've got the sticks down here, but be like you can almost come in and go like straight,
yeah.
and then just go like so.
Right,
So you go
okay.
like, put that. You can, if
Yeah.
you're- if
So
you
you've got
felt
it
a bit off-
inside your left and then
and
just
then
step
that
back
will
a
just
bit.
become like you know the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
if you feel a bit off, like most days you get it.
Yeah.
I might be a bit off there. That's a nice little checkpoint. Come in, that's dead straight line, and then go like right, yeah, 2 balls back. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, go from there, but then from a swing point of view, it's like that takeaway move. Like, so I see so many people, like, to get to the right. It's actually if you go nice and like smooth off the ball,
Yeah.
it keeps your head in the same spot. And the key, like the important piece about that is, it's not just keeping your head down. It's not just a matter of going like. It's like it's your head
Yeah.
staying in the same spot, but it can still move around.
Yeah. It's just not coming
Yeah,
up,
it's
but
not-
it's twisting. Yeah.
Sort
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sort
Yeah.
of thing, you know what I mean?
Awesome.
We all hear like the keep your head down stuff, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
you can keep your head down and top it. You know what I mean? Like I can
Yeah, or
like someone say
trunk,
keep your head down, I can like go like
Yeah.
lift your head up like.
Yeah.
No, actually I didn't. You still topped it. You got like you still let it move around with you.
Shall I do it?
Hey, go on.
Let me do one, and you see where I am. So in there.
There you go. Yeah. So you can see now left armpit's right over that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So that's inside.
That's it. Good ball position. The only thing from a swing point of view for you, your thought from what you said, is nice and smooth off the ball. And that'll
Yeah.
help you keep your head
And then
steadier.
just try and.
Nice and smooth off the ball.
Bit
Lovely.
hooky that one, but it was a good connection. That's probably the best
Connection was
connection
good.
of all
Yeah.
of them.
Nice that, really nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So you've got something to measure against. But you can do the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Everyone's consistency, don't they? It's like it's
Yeah.
got something consistent there that you always
Yeah,
work
yeah,
to.
Well, you know you've got your work cut out. Here I come.
Right then. So we'll go for a similar. We saw some of the little bits we chatted about there. Get a bit of an idea for it.
Yeah.
But let's just see you hit like 4, 5, 6 shots.
Yeah.
And see where you're at.
Okay.
Let's start there.
So I've also gone for the 9-iron because I thought just keep it the same
Cool.
club.
Also, like, just real quick, actually, you know, for anyone like you boys practicing, if anyone practicing, this goes right through to like pros. When you do go to the range, you know, like you walk onto the range and you're like, get your bucket, get down there, and you get hitting some shots, and you get about 30 or 40 shots in, and you're like, what am I doing? Yeah, ball's going everywhere. And you think like you almost wasted half your bucket before you start thinking about what I'm actually trying to do here. So like just hitting like, have a little warm up, but just try and put together like 5, 10 balls, and actually put them out like I would do it. I'd actually get out 10 balls, actually put them out and hit those.
Yeah.
And that's a good opportunity to, like, where am I at today?
That's a good tip. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm going to hit these shots, and then when you hit them, you're almost not even trying to do anything. You're just actually just noticing what's happening, and you can do it out loud.
Yeah.
You sound like a bit of a crazy person.
Yeah.
Or you do it in your head,
Right.
and just narrate back what's happening.
Right. Okay.
So we're talking about contact today, right?
Yeah.
So we're talking about contact today,
Yeah.
and so like on these ones you might go, right, hit a shot, good contact. Hit another shot, good one. That was a bit thin.
Right.
That was a bit heavy. So you're not in fixed stage, you're in like noticing. And so in those 10 shots, you might go, okay, I hit 6 really good shots.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 a little bit heavy. Okay, I'm working on trying to not hit it flat, basically.
Okay.
So then for the rest of your bucket, you've got a bit of a focus.
Yeah.
You've got something to focus on,
Okay.
rather than getting through your bucket and being like, oh, I
Go,
wasted
yeah.
20 quid.
Yeah.
So,
Right, got you.
yeah.
Great
That's
tip.
kind of what we're going to do here.
Right.
So go ahead and
So just hit a couple.
hit a few.
So I'm listening to what you said to Ange. So that, as I see, is the right. Tell me.
Yeah. So like your left armpit
Yeah.
is the bottom of your swing. So you want the ball back from that somewhat. So like here, I would say like that left armpit, that's almost lined up. So you want the ball touch back from that. There you go.
And would it be different for me because the 1 or 2 balls? Because we'll see. With
It
the
might
swing.
be, yeah. I'll actually get for these ones. Just go ahead and
Yeah.
do what you normally do, and then we'll work it.
So what I'd normally do
Yeah.
is completely different. I'd have it in the middle there like that.
Yeah.
But already listening to what you said to Ange is
You know what?
It's-
That's
Is it horses for courses though?
that's a
it-
really good point.
Yeah.
Like for one person, it's there, but like you might be different to Ange. Your low point, depending on how you move,
yeah.
might be middle might work for you, might be better for you. But
Right,
that's the
okay.
point, right? Is like there's this what you think would be like this perfect golf swing, bang on. And I like when I coach and look at a swing, there is a bit of like there's a baseline, a model what I think the swing should be, or
Right.
where I would see it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I'll try and fit everyone into that. It's just a good benchmark to know like what's how much this much, what's on this side, what's too much, what's not enough.
Right.
So
So do what I would normally do.
yeah, like baseline, I would say 2 balls back, but depending on how you move, it might be 3, it might be 4. But that's
Okay.
the point. We've got to find it out.
All right.
Tell you what, no need to be nervous.
A nice shot there.
But
So-
I didn't do what you said to Ange. I didn't hit
Yeah.
into it, did I?
yeah, that's the point, isn't it?
I pick it.
That's gone a pretty nice distance. It's gone dead straight. So then, like, actually, like, it's a bit of contact. Can you
Right.
crunch it a bit more? Exactly. So we're going to find out.
But you hit into the golf ball, don't you? That's what I
Go
don't.
ball turf. Yeah. How's that one?
That was better.
That sounded much better.
I mean, it's gone straight.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
Yeah. I mean, just real quick.
Yeah.
That's correlated to distance straight away. That's gone like 8 yards further.
Because
Similar
of the contact.
direction, but just contact. You've
Yeah.
not found another 5 mile per hour swing speed. You just got
No.
the contact right. That's good there. And this is the point. Like sometimes just from understanding it,
Yeah.
just from knowing, because like you would have hit that first one and gone like, "That's a nice shot."
Yeah.
But actually, like we're getting to the details. It's like it could be like a bit more ball turf, and that's got you another 8 yards in that one.
Sorry, brother.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking.
No.
With ball turf, you sort of close the face up more. Does that promote more middle grooves because you're hitting it more into the middle of the club rather than picking it and
Yeah.
hitting the bottom of the club?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, depends. You're getting the real technicalities. What groove you want to be on. Like the first one would have been like maybe on the second groove from the bottom.
Yeah.
The third one was between groove 3 and 4.
Yeah.
That's
and
more
that's
towards
where
the
the
centre of the
sweet
golf
spot
club.
is, it?
Comes off faster, doesn't it?
Yeah. Which
If
gives
it-
you more distance like that.
Out the
obviously.
bottom doesn't come off as fast. Come out the middle, it will shoot off. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's cool.
Bit heavy on that
A
one.
bit heavy, yeah.
Yeah. Touch heavy on that one again.
Yeah.
Touch on the clean side.
Oh,
That
good
was
one.
nice. That's
Sounds
good.
different, doesn't it?
Yeah, totally.
So that's the noise
Yeah,
that you want. Just how do you make it a bit more consistent? So now we'll probably go a little bit deeper into the swing. Your setup's good.
right.
That's good. Let me jump on for a quick second. So I would say for you, actually looks like as your pelvis goes to the right, that's what makes you go down. As opposed to if you keep your pelvis to the left, I don't believe you would go down quite as much. If this stays over here, you've got something to turn around, as opposed to, I think where that goes to the right, that's your way of trying to get back to the left again to get some strike. So your pelvis has gone to the right. So you're thinking that if you went to the right and up, you've got no chance of hitting the ball from over here. So your way is going like, as that goes to the right, you're going like, oh, I better go over there.
And then
To
my
be
head,
able to get that
and then my
ball
head
turn.
bounce.
Contact. So what I'd get you to do is get some shots. Get your right foot back.
Yeah.
So like you're quite a narrow stance. It's important to be narrow, not like over here somewhere. Toes in line with the heels. And so now you're pretty much going to be like over your left leg. And the point of that would be is that like your left hip is over your left ankle.
Yeah.
Nice straight line. And you just turn around that point. Not like a over here. Or what that's like, just stay this way. Because again, if you're more left, you can go ball turf. Much better.
Right. Okay.
Rather that, if this goes this way, you got to get all the way back over. And that's when a bit of chaos can happen. So I'm going to get you hitting a few little small shots.
And have the
Hip
left.
over the ankle,
Yeah.
keep it there.
Like half swings.
Yeah, just small ones, yeah.
Oh.
And have still where I'd have the ball
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly where it would be. Nice narrow stance,
like that.
that's it. And you stay over, so the hips over the ankle, perfect.
Yeah.
And just chip one out from there, stay over there. So it'd be a bit different. So that one would be, because you're over here, then
Yeah.
make sure you stay down and turn through.
Right. Yeah.
No, lovely. It's important there, as you come through,
Yeah.
get your belt buckle and chest
And then come through.
at the target.
Okay.
On these little chip shots. Lovely. Very
They're
nice.
going miles for a half swing.
Mad,
Yeah,
mate.
just literally chipping it out.
Absolutely madness. Cool. So the movement here should be for anyone learning with us
Yeah.
on this little road. So what should it be quite still?
Do you want like, so you're going to be over here. So like
Yeah.
normally, the hip would be inside the foot.
Yeah.
But what we're doing for this drill, right, is getting the hip over the foot. So you're presetting the slide part of it.
Right.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So now you can then, almost feels like you turn around your left hip.
Okay.
Get your belt buckle to the target. That's it. So this is the bit, so you preset that bit.
Yeah.
Fine, yeah, all good. Now turn belt buckle and chest to the target all the way through.
Jesus Christ.
Very good. Nice that bit.
Wow. So if I put this in a full swing, it's
Yeah.
exactly the same.
Yeah, same thing. So what I would do is, you've done a few of those little pieces now, right?
Yeah.
In your drill. So I'll say now in your full swing, what you do is you would set up like you would normally, like square stance. I think what you're probably noticing there is you can probably set up with like
Bit more.
60-40,
Yes.
like on your front foot, because you know you can hit a good shot from over there. Hasn't got to be big time, like it hasn't got to be way over,
No.
but just 60-40. And now you can just concentrate on your turn back and your turn through. Bit more turn, bit more turn.
It's gone straight. Oh, come on. Let's get this.
That's it. So you can have your weight a little bit more left. That's it. Turn through.
Oh, wow.
That contact.
It's
Full
much
turf.
better, isn't it?
Full turf, yeah. So just as a little favour here, for you, just put the ball one ball further back.
One ball
Yeah.
ball
So let's
further
say-
back. So
Let's say like, that's on the low point, 2.
yeah,
So for you, I think 3 balls back. And your 2 balls,
Yeah.
I think you'd be 3.
so I'll be 3 from just a
Proper
shoulder.
Yeah, exactly. Just as a little guide for you. Yeah, there you go. So you see that?
Yeah.
That's on ball 1.
Oh, there he goes. And that could be 145.
That's nice,
Jesus,
that.
Zane.
That's pure. Yeah, lovely.
It's much better, isn't it?
That one's gone. That one gone, it. How far's that one gone?
Wow.
Yeah, nice.
137.
Yeah. So that's nice. The noise and that's better.
Yeah.
Full flight, it's like you can't get better than that, can you?
No,
You got 140 shot. That's like down the banner all the way. So the recap for you would be weight a touch forwards.
Yeah.
And the probably way to think about it for you is like it will feel like your left hip is over your left ankle and not too far back.
Right.
And then you can actually now stay there. And then for you, it's actually then just thinking like turn. And then the key bit to remember is belt buckle and like say buttons on your shirt at the target. Rather than, I'm not saying you're doing that,
Yeah.
but if this doesn't get round, this doesn't get round. Hands take over. You can see that bottom out, thin it sometimes, like so. Sometimes like chicken wing.
Yeah.
I've done that. So like a little practice can be put the cup on the floor, belt buckle, shirt buttons, just turn those arms straight, turn through. That looks really good. At the floor, chicken wing, as opposed to belt buckle, buttons. There you
Got
go.
ya. And 3 balls back
And for you, 3 balls
from
back.
the top, from the shoulder.
Yeah.
Mate.
As like a bit of a general 2 to 3 balls back is good for most people. There are extreme cases where someone will be more forward and more back.
Yeah.
But if you're in that realm of 2 and 3 balls, that's the small little details.
Amazing, mate.
That was nice. Really, really nice.
Well, that was the first episode of Mr. Zane Scotland getting us to single figures, and I've got to say that was
good, wasn't it?
absolutely brilliant.
Wasn't it,
Mate.
Jess?
Thank you so much.
Just work some talent as well. listen.
Get following this man on socials. What's your Instagram handle?
At Zane Scotland Golf Club on my Instagram.
We'll put it
Stick it down
here.
there.
But the guy is an absolute genius and a top human.
Great. Proofs in the pudding.
Exactly.
That was
So,
unbelievable.
so what's next? We're working on power in the next episode.
Next we're gonna go power. That's the exciting one. Everyone wants.
Yeah.
Come on. Absolutely buzzing, mate. Thanks again.
Yeah, legend.
Please like, subscribe.
boys.
Your golf life legends.